Hey kids. Yep. Time for a little Q&A, you guys. Friday night, I got home, put on some sweats because I am a friggin' rock star, okay? Rock star. Just want to hang out with you and talk about questions and answers. Okay. Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. I'm Britt, creator of the StyleShaker, your guide to green and clean beauty, and I'm back today with a Q&A because I can, because you guys asked me great questions, so I'm gonna answer them. Let's get into it. Heads up, if you're going from toxic to non-toxic and have no clue where to start, check out my free green beauty guide back on the website. It's the one pager I wish I had when I first started out. In the meantime, don't forget to like this video and make sure you subscribe so you never miss another one. My cat's going crazy. Got home and I started hanging with you and she's like, why are you talking to me? Why aren't you looking at me? Why aren't you playing with me? Here we go. First question. Fran, I don't know why I said your name like that. I love your name. I actually have a grandmother named Francesca. Moving on. Okay, the first one is from Fran. I am trying to find a great concealer, aren't we all? But I have sensitivity to coconut oil and coconut oil derivatives. It just seems like all the green beauty concealers have this ingredient. They kind of do. Oh my god, I think I found it. You guys have no idea what I'm looking at. I've gone to Excel like VLOOKUP fill, which is my ingredient sheet, which I geek out over. So Fran, there is one concealer that I'm looking at currently that does not have a coconut oil derivative in it. It has castor oil, grapeseed oil, jojoba, carnauba wax, It is Fit Glow concealer. It is a more full coverage, thicker concealer. A little bit goes a very long way. Very brightening, and I do have a full review on it. I will give you a link to that so you can check it out. But that might be one that you can use. I'm still looking, by the way. You could also check out the Alima Pure concealer. So that's your second. That's a great one. That's a little bit lighter, a little bit easier to play with, but I have a full review there. You can check it out. And then the last time I pulled the ingredients for the Hint concealer, I don't see coconut oil in there either, and that is amazing. So you actually have three options here from light to medium to full, which are Hint, lighter, medium, Alima Pure, which totally different consistency. Watch the review, you're gonna wanna know. And then Fit Glow, fuller. We did it. Great question. Thank you so much for asking because I'm sure a lot of people have the same question. Best full coverage clean foundation. When I say full coverage, I mean something that will actually cover redness and acne and scarring. Really sweet. Okay, Stacy Smith. Real deal full coverage. I have to go into the drawer. Here's a drawer. Oh my god, I know. Okay. So here's what I think. I don't know if you need matte either. One of the better foundations I found for fuller coverage is the 14E. It's a matte foundation. Really solid in terms of coverage. Feels a little funny. I have the full review. You can check that out. That said, this Au Naturel semi-matte powder foundation, I have this in porcelain. Wow. It, to me, was a heavy duty, like not only just evening out, but covering things up kind of situation. Again, it is a powder. You could do a combination of these two. That might be some seriousness. Is that a thing? I don't know. I'll have links to all these below, by the way. The Inica is really good. I just don't think it's super duper full coverage. You could do the Inica and then put the Au Naturel on top of that. That could be something you could try too. That I would be curious to see. So those are my initial options. I open this up to the rest of the community. Somebody who suffers from acne and scarring and just needs some like gorgeous evening out. What do you use that's clean and green? Is there something out there that you use that I did not currently list? I like hand gestures. Thank you for asking that question. Whoa, great question. Have you had any luck with clean and non-toxic deodorant? This is from Millie. Ooh, girl, that's a question. Yes and no. Clean and non-toxic deodorant. I have tried so much. I've done Meow Meow Tweet, done Soap Voila, I've done Agent Nature. French, Agent Nature. I've done so many other things. God, my battery's gonna die again. Anyway, here are the ones that I really like. Type A, amazing. Are they perfect? No, they're not. They're not perfect, but they're great for a number of reasons. The application, much easier. The scents, much better. Very light, effective. Are you gonna have to reapply? I do. I sweat in summer. That's life. I prefer sweating than not sweating. It works to combat all of the things you want it to combat. And this does something where sometimes a lot of the things I use would be like very wet throughout the day. Hated that. Like you would sweat and it would just feel wet. It just didn't do it. This has a type of technology in it. It protects against wetness. It's really good. It activates something when you sweat. And I just have found this to follow through on what it says it does. So Type A is fantastic. I'm going to contact them and get a code by the time I post this. So I will give you guys a code because they've been wonderful to me. And then the other one is the Vapor deodorant. I really like it. I use the grapefruit one. So that would be my number 2. Can't use anything with baking soda. I found it to be irritating. Those are 2 of my favorites. Agent Nature is pretty good. I'm not sold on it yet. Best full coverage foundations. Check out my favorite foundations video. I mentioned a couple already here that you can kind of take a cue from. There's powder, there's liquid, like there's a lot to that. And do you know of a good non-toxic vitamin C serum? I have so many to try, so many. My Shell, this, Fluorin B. I'm working on it. Hope to have an answer for you very soon because I've been really interested in the vitamin C serums. I recognize that I'm like 5 years late to the party there. I'm jumping on that bandwagon and I should have an answer soon. Have you tried any color correctors for redness? Green or yellow ones? If so, which ones do you prefer? Just got a Fit Glow corrector. Very excited to try it. Before that, I had tried none. So that's gonna be coming up very soon. I will let you guys know how that works out. Do you think I should be concerned about product quality and safety when purchasing from very small independent brands with low prices that probably don't have the funds to test for heavy metal? For example, a $7 cream blush from Etsy. Should you be concerned or are you paranoid? Okay, first of all, I don't think there's anything wrong with being concerned and asking what's inside and how they test. I think what you can do if you are feeling a little nervous about it, ask them a question. Hey, I don't know what's going on. Do you test for heavy metals? What do you do? Where are you at? And when they give you a response, cool, great, thank you. If you feel good about that response, invest. If you don't invest. And I know that you're trying to get something for less money, but you don't want to have 10 items that are $7 that you're kind of like iffy on, as opposed to just investing that money into something probably a little bit more expensive, but you feel comfortable using if that scenario presents itself to you. So that's how I would approach it. I'm not gonna say offhand that the Etsy person who's $7 for a cream is something that you should be nervous about, because I don't know which one you're talking about. So look in the ingredients. Always ask what's inside. There are some amazing brands that started just on Etsy and now they're in the big doors. So we can't discount them, but we can absolutely collaborate with them, work with them, and it's probably helpful to them, to be honest with you, because they're small businesses and they want to hear from you, again, in like a diplomatic, kind, cool way. That's my take on it. And those are my hands. The last question. Is it okay to use AHA and BHA overnight exfoliants on breakout? After how long since they started? Great question, not a dermatologist. I would just end up researching that online, inevitably get to WebMD and hear some horrific answer and scare myself. So what I would recommend is contact a dermatologist. There are actually some dermatologists, there are a lot of them on YouTube that you can speak to. I have used AHA and BHA lotions, haven't used them on breakouts. I've used them for body lotions, specifically up here, and they were okay. They are definitely, it depends on the percentage of AHA and BHA in them too. So just be really careful. I would say consult a professional on that one. I don't want to mislead you and then have you hurt or like have your skin upset. Sorry, but I'm just gonna give you to dermatologist there. That's all I have for today. Thank you so much for asking all these amazing questions. Keep them coming. I will send out invites to ask me more questions very soon. And yeah, I hope this was really helpful. And if you have any answers to these questions that I couldn't figure out, then please leave them in the comments below, because it's like a forum and it really helps everybody else out. And I so appreciate it. You guys, I will see you right back here real soon. Until then, bye.